Hi guys, Ben here from 100M Man, and this is just a follow on from the stress micro series I've been putting out in the hope to inspire others to reduce stress within their own life and work with it and utilise many of the tools available to everyone out there that seem to be forgotten or just discarded. Now, if you have followed any of my stress series, you know I talk about the 3 pillars of success. So either fitness, nutrition or mindful well-being. Manage each of those 3 within your life and have a focused plan around each of those 3 areas, and by default stress will reduce dramatically, irrelevant of what type of stress it is. But one thing that I was asked the other day, and I kind of held back to utilise within one of these videos, is the amount of time that you need to invest. Now, I find it baffling, and it happens in my household, not with me but with others within my household, without finger pointing, how much time is spent on social media but there isn't enough time to do any kind of stress reduction. Now, we're fortunate in my household, we eat very clean. There are a few naughty nutritional delights in the house, but 95% of what is in our kitchen cupboards, fridge, freezer, larder is of nutritional value that promotes health. Now, I'm a meat eater. Our diet is pretty paleo orientated, and if you're viewing this from a vegan or vegetarian perspective, then you could argue the point when I say my diet is relatively healthy, and I respect anyone that does it. I was a vegan for several months, didn't work for me. I understand why people do it, I understand the health benefits, but that's not in question here. If you want to reduce stress and you're finding that time is a major issue for you, then write a daily diary over just 3 or 4 days and write down the amount of time that things take within your daily life. For example, each morning I take my son to school. I know it takes me 30 minutes there, and it takes me 30 minutes back, so I utilise that 30 minutes to either listen to a podcast, to listen to something of value to promote growth within my own life, my knowledge. Then I go to the gym. If I'm sitting on the spin bike, on the treadmill, I continue with that learning, so I'm utilising that time for something else. If I have a specific session that I need to be consciously aware of, as opposed to just relying on my subconscious to keep my legs moving or my arms moving, then I'll remove that distraction and I will focus 100% on technique. But for the majority of the time I'm working in a lower heart rate zone, and it's just building a fat burning approach to fitness. After the gym I generally have work to do, work commitments for several hours, and then in the evening I'm either off training, doing something else, preparing my food, my children's food, preparing my children for bed, reading to them, helping them with their homework. And then when it becomes that time, what I call the productive zone, generally between 7 and 9 o'clock of an evening, I do not sit down and watch telly. Now, if I was sitting down and watching telly and had time, then I think that would be okay. But I don't have time to sit down and watch telly because I have more to do with my life and find more value in being better. I have more value in having more. Now, when I say having more, I mean having more learning, having more life, having more experience. Those 2 hours I can spend sitting on social media, scrolling through social media, being completely unproductive. You times those 2 hours by 7 days a week, 14 hours a week. That's a working day. That is at least a working day's worth of commitment to something that isn't growing or developing you as an individual. If I said to someone, go out and spend 14 hours training, 14 hours learning how to cook productive, healthy, supportive foods, people would be shocked. I'd meet resistance. You ask people to invest 14 hours in social media in one go, they say it's a waste of time. When you chunk it down into these micro times, people tend to get lost. And I'm not just blaming social media or using social media as a cause for stress. What I'm saying is that time you can never get back. That time is wasted. If you're struggling with stress, anxiety, unhappiness, unhealth, if you can't mobilize yourself, diarise your time, look at how you're spending your time, and ask yourself if you're doing so in the most productive and healthy manner. If you can't say hand on heart that you are, then I think now is time for change. So that's just something I wanted to get off my chest, put out there. Please remember to subscribe to my videos below. Let me know how you're getting on your journey, if there's anything you want to hear me talking about, and remember to hit us up on Facebook and other social media. For now, I will catch up with you later. Have a good day. Peace out.